Some time ago, I had the idea to do some kind of top 5 list, and music was the first thing I thought about. So I haven't really gone into my musical tastes on this channel. And the first band I thought of to center that on was Van Halen. Either a top 5 songs or top 5 albums. Well, that idea kind of developed into another one, and that I'll try out later. But with the death of Eddie Van Halen earlier this week, as I upload this, I wanted to present something as a tribute to him. I've seen an incredible outpouring from people on social media, and I would credit the person that said it if I could remember who it was. I've just seen so many things from so many different people, I can't remember who it was that said it. But to paraphrase, somebody said, Eddie is the creator of the soundtrack to my life. And I totally understand what they mean. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a big Bob Seger fan. What might be a little less known is Van Halen is number 2. I might also add I was a fan of every version of Van Halen. The original lineup, Van Hagar, if you will. It really didn't matter to me. I liked them all. One of the first albums I ever bought with my own money was Van Halen's 1984. I can still remember sitting in the car looking at it, and even my grandmother liked the artwork on the cover. So while it's almost impossible for me to whittle it down to 5, here are my personal top 5 Van Halen songs. Number 5, Ice Cream Man. From the self-titled debut album Van Halen released in 1978, this is on the lighter side of Van Halen. A fun song with some obvious double entendres. Yeah, it's not really about ice cream. I like how it drifts from an acoustic at the beginning to the electric sound you associate with Van Halen, leading into Eddie's guitar solo. It's actually a remake of a song originally released by Chicago blues musician John Brehm in the early 1950s. Interestingly, Van Halen included it on a demo they sent to Gene Simmons of Kiss before they had a record deal. Simmons didn't like the song, but he did let them do a demo. That didn't work out on a record deal for them, but I don't think it really hurt them either. Number 4, Dreams. From the album 5150, released in 1986, the first with Sammy Hagar as the lead singer. While Eddie Van Halen is considered a guitar legend, he also played keyboard, and this is one of the best examples of his talent on his secondary instrument. With the keyboard opening, the song is one of the more optimistic in Van Halen's catalog, signified perfectly by the video featuring the Blue Angel fighter jets from the U.S. Navy. The album was released a couple of months before I graduated from high school, and I can still remember, pulling up to the senior party with this song blaring for all to hear. Number 3, Right Now. Arguably the most popular song during the Sammy Hagar era, Right Now is off the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album, released in 1991. A timely song with its message of personal empowerment. It was released as political change was happening around the globe. With the fall of the Soviet Union, free elections in Taiwan, cutbacks in nuclear weapons. It's another song that highlights Eddie's keyboards in the opening, and also features Alex Van Halen's undeniable style on drums. The song's broad appeal led to it being used in the Crystal Pepsi commercial. Luckily, the song did better than the product. Number 2, Running with the Devil. Another one off their 1978 self-titled debut, Running with the Devil is actually the first song you hear on that album. It seems silly now, but at the time it was somewhat controversial simply because it had devil in the title. Out of all their songs, this one, the first one, may best display the talents of the original lineup. David Lee Roth's vocal range, Michael Anthony's spectacular backup vocals, Alex's signature drums, and of course Eddie on guitar. What more do you need to say than that? A fun fact, the sound you hear at the beginning of the song is actually a backwards blare of car horns. And it was made by a contraption that Eddie built using a bunch of horns, a car battery, and a foot switch. They actually used the contraption when they played the song in clubs. And number 1, Hot for Teacher. This might seem like an odd choice for number one, but it is the song I immediately think of when someone says Van Halen. There is some personal nostalgia with this one, as it's from the 1984 album 1984, which I've already mentioned was one of the first albums I ever bought. The song also has that incredible opening with the drum solo that is unmistakably Alex leading into Eddie's guitar. While not all the lyrics are exactly poetry, it's a fun song with some of the more quotable lyrics Van Halen has ever put out. Of course, being from the generation I'm from, when MTV actually showed music videos, the video also stands out not only for the visual representation of the teachers representing the topic of the song, but the actors playing the school-age versions of the different band members, and the ending where we see where these kids ended up as adults. It's another song that highlights the undeniable Van Halen style and the fun they brought to their music. Well, those are my top 5 Van Halen songs. Feel free to share yours in the comments section. Of course, there are no wrong answers here. It's just all about your own taste. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Van Halen. Again, to check out any of these songs, click the icon in the upper right-hand corner. Thanks for watching, and rest in peace, Eddie.